white, diamonds bright. That's your life, bitch. Ha! Solid testing on top of the T. Diamond, they shine like the sun on the beach. In the nighttime, got the sun on my neck. Went straight to the block when I jumped out the jet. I jumped in the game when I jumped out the bench. Whoa, we get to that money, we praising that paper, you praising a bitch. I'm paid in full, no money, Mitch. You smell the Cali as soon as it lit. Whoa. I got a bitch, you gon' eat up the dick, get her on Percocet. I did that shit, did the stun on my ex. I sold the dope to the teacher, you with the teacher pet, yeah. Fuck how much money you got, man, I can't buy respect, yeah. Clarity in my diamonds, you can see through my wrist. Nigga keep telling me pop your shit, might get popped, can't play with the kid. And I got bricks, same color the grits. Low key book got me off of the grid, I'ma pop out in that 6, I let her blow in the wind, then make her go down to her friend. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond night, yeah. I got ice, reach for it, that's your life, yeah. I got hoes, they got hoes, I got dykes, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. I got ice, reach for it, that's your life, yeah. I got hoes, they got hoes, I got dykes, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. Plain Jane on my wrist, dog is buried in gold. I got work for the low, they just get it and go. Bust down, Tatiana, you ain't seen this before. Lot of V's, I got rings, young MJ on the go. That's your girl, that's your bitch, but dog, I call her my hoe. Balenciaga bought some more, got a scuff on the soul. Gold bottles in the club, pour that shit on the floor. Dog, I came out with that ice when I put my arm in the bowl. Dog, I'm taking up all the lanes when I put the rose on the road. I got white dynamite, you can put the shit in your nose. Old school crack rock, you smell the shit on my clothes. Fuck the kitchen, we cook the work on a portable stove. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. I got ice, reach for it, that's your life, yeah. I got hoes, they got hoes, I got dykes, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah. I got ice, reach for it, that's your life, yeah. I got hoes, they got hoes, I got dykes, yeah. Diamonds white, dynamite, diamond nights, yeah.
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You're not rocking with the town favorite. Showface News is Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. The real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams, and all the way from Flushing, Queens. We got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing, gang. Let's get it. And that's word to Sue Young, you heard? That's word to Sue Young. Hit the like button. Play the video. We back again with another one with some updates, champs. Well, in case you didn't know, all right, Big Jook's funeral is taking place on Thursday of next week. Yes, Thursday of next week is the funeral for Big Jook. Is it in Memphis? I don't know, champ. I don't know if it's in Memphis, but one thing's for sure. Last night, Blac Youngsta and Gotti reunited. In fact, not Blac Youngsta, Gotti had on a bulletproof vest under his shirt at the 42 Doug concert in Detroit. Yes, in Detroit, where Blac Youngsta also was last night. Y'all hit the like and share the video. It's the mayor. Let's see what went down last night. Let's get it. Stop playing, gang. He don't told me not to leave the state. So yeah, champs, this happened last night. Now 42 Doug, in case y'all don't know who that is, a Detroit rapper who actually just got released from jail about probably like a month or a month and a half ago, maybe lesser than that. Michael Hunter was talking about how he got robbed by Offset and all that nonsense or whatever the case may be. But anyway, he had a show in Detroit last night that brought out a lot of people. Gilly was there. A lot of people was there. A lot of CMG artists was there last night. All right. Blac Youngsta just so happened to make a surprise guest. Now it looks like Gotti is calling up the troops, champs. It looks like since Big Jook is gone. He doesn't have the same protection he used to have because Big Jook, being someone who was very powerful in the streets, the only person he kind of got left that's really crazy is your boy Blac Youngsta. Remember, Blac Youngsta was the one who shot at Dolph vehicle that time. When he did 100 shots at the Bulletproof car. Okay, way back when, and then Young Dolph made this song 100 shots. All right, Blac Youngsta was somebody who would definitely step for Yo Gotti in any situation, no matter what. Even though he stepped in the Young Dolph beef for absolutely no reason at all, because he don't got beef with Young Dolph, Yo Gotti does. But he felt the need to step into that beef and try to get Dolph up out of here. All right, but one thing that Blac Youngsta has proven is that he will definitely put his life on the line for Yo Gotti. You dig? So, is what it is. But it looks like Yo Gotti might have called up Blac Youngsta because he feels like Blac Youngsta would step just in case some nonsense happens at that funeral coming up this Thursday. Okay? Now, I don't know where this funeral is going to be at, guys. I don't know. I don't know where the funeral is going to be. I would assume it would be in Memphis just because it's Memphis. But who knows for sure? I don't know. This is a public funeral, by the way. I announced this yesterday that Yo Gotti confirmed that this would definitely be a public funeral. So I'm sure there's going to be some steppers in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's going to be some steppers in the building. And yes, Blac Youngsta is Yo Gotti's crash dummy. Let's be 100% honest about the situation. Blac Youngsta's a crash dummy for CMG, champ. Now, he might not be signed to them right now. I don't know if he's ever going to sign with them again in the future, but one thing's for certain is he will definitely step for Yo Gotti, all right? That's already been proven. We've seen the Dolph situation. Wasn't a successful step, but hey, he tried and he failed miserably. You dig? Is what it is. But it seems like he's trying to go for that protection. It looks like Gotti's reaching out to whoever to make sure the funeral does not go south, okay? He doesn't want a second type of situation like the situation that happened with Big Jook. He clearly is not trying to be a victim, okay? CMG as a collective has already took a hit just by losing the muscle behind CMG in Big Jook. Now, a lot of people don't believe that Big Jook is really the muscle behind CMG. They think that Yo Gotti is the muscle behind CMG when he's not. The real muscle is Big Jook. The real protection, the real stepper, is Big Jook. Okay? I say it time and time again. In each live when we talk about the situation, I say that, look, Big Jook was out here putting numerous hits on big-time drug dealers in Memphis, including the late, great Young Dolph. Okay? That's already been proven time and time again. Yo Gotti didn't even have nothing to do with the hit on Young Dolph. As crazy as that sounds, as much of y'all might not want to believe that, Yo Gotti wasn't the one who put the hit on Dolph. It was Big Jook who did that, champ. Okay? But like I said, man, it looks like he needs Blac Youngsta for that protection. That's why he's doing it. Okay? Let's get to these comments, gang. Sayoban, I don't even know how to say your name, but I'm going to try to sound it out as best as possible. He says, what's up with Angela? Angela is being Angela, champ. I mean, Angela Simmons don't got nothing to do with the situation, to be honest. I mean, people are going to draw whatever conclusion they want to draw with Angela Simmons. One thing people need to realize about Angela Simmons is that Angela Simmons loves street niggas, champ. Angela Simmons' baby father got smoked in the streets. Why? Because it was in the streets, champ. That's all I'm saying. Angela Simmons should be the least of anyone's concerns. Angela Simmons is not as worried as y'all. Y'all more worried than Angela Simmons. That's what I'm going to say, gang. Cornelius says, so he got back what he was giving out, but to think Gotti knew nothing, he knew. I mean, I wouldn't say Gotti didn't know about the situation, but to be honest, Gotti ain't have nothing to do with the situation. That's what I can say. That's what I can honestly say about that. Except says, all I know is that is chasing a ghost will make you a ghost. I guess so. But honestly though, I don't know what's gonna happen with this funeral. Obviously Thursday is gonna be a huge day for the YouTube and social media as a collective when it comes to this funeral. You're gonna have a lot of coverage, a lot of hearsay. You're gonna hear a lot of things, man, when it comes to this funeral coming this Thursday, man. This funeral is gonna be big. It's gonna draw a lot of press, a lot of media attention when this funeral takes place next week. Okay, on Thursday. So it's gonna be interesting, champ. Again, don't know where this funeral is taking place. If it's taking place in Memphis, I'm assuming there's gonna be a high level of not police presence, but there's gonna be some presence. Let's just say that there's gonna definitely be some presence to where, look, there's gonna be a lot of people out there who's ready for smoke. That's what I will say, man. You dig? There's definitely gonna be some people that's at that funeral that's ready for smoke. Don't know if anyone's gonna be a potential victim. We're not looking for that, but based on past events, we don't know what's next, who's next, and the intentions of whoever may be there or who may show up there, champs. That's all I can say. You dig? Cornelia says they tried to kill him more than once. Of course they did, champ. Of course they tried to smoke him more than once. You know what I'm saying? Of course they tried to smoke him multiple times. Of course they did, champs. These people are looking for blood. These are bloodthirsty individuals who definitely want to get back for things that was done to their people. That's what it's all about, champ. You dig? If you was Big Jook out here putting bounties on several drug dealers' heads, you would be a victim. That's just how it goes, champ. You dig? Everyone got their own narrative in the situation. Some people believe that this is get back and all this other nonsense. I don't know. Backdooring. I don't know where y'all get that from. I mean, every situation is not the same. Let's just put it like that. Every situation is different. Every situation is not the same. Let's just be honest about the situation. You dig? Etc. says everyone going to be there but the killers. Well, the last people that's going to be there is the killers, to be honest. I mean, from what I understand, the target has been met. All right. To be honest, there shouldn't be any more violence that needs to take place based on what already happened. There shouldn't be any violence that needs to take place. But again, who knows for sure? This might be a little bit deeper than we know or understand. Might be deeper than I understand. All right. But from what I was told by certain sources was that, look, the goal was to get Big Jook up out of here because Big Jook put all these bounties out on multiple people. All right. And that's not a lie because, again, it's already proven that he put those 40 bands on Dolph head via Hernandez Govan. You dig what I'm saying? And make sure y'all hit the like, share the video, get them likes up, share the video, gang. But yeah, we talking about young Dolph last night. Bulletproof vest under the t-shirt at the 42 Doug concert in Detroit. Also, Blac Youngsta back with Yo Gotti reuniting. Don't know if he signed to CMG again or not, but one thing's for certain is he will crash out for Yo Gotti. All right, he will be crashing out for Yo Gotti if necessary. That's one thing for sure. One thing Blac Youngsta will do is crash out for Yo Gotti. You've seen what happened with the Dolph situation. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think that Blac Youngsta should have jumped into the Dolph situation because he didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have jumped in that situation, but he's a crash dummy, okay? Blac Youngsta is the perfect example of a crash dummy, all right? That's just what it is, man. Period. That's what it is. Etc. says, my point, and Gotti knows this. That's why it's public. 35 plus Phil says the vest is the smart move nowadays. And downtown Rob J says Blac Youngsta partly responsible for escalation. Yeah, to a degree, yes. All right. He is one of the people that did try to get Dolph up out of here, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is, though. Who knows what's to come next Thursday is going to be the funeral. There's going to be a lot of things happening, before then. You know, Blac Youngsta, obvious stepper. You know, when CMG loses Big Jook, Yo Gotti loses a certain type of protection. I mean, he loses protection in multiple ways. He loses protection not only in a security fashion, but also low key in a financial fashion as well, as far as the business is concerned, because that's someone who was very much financially backing the label and the artist, as well as finding the talent. So that's going to be a big role to fulfill for whoever is going to replace Big Jook in the future. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Kavia says Blac Youngsta and Moneybag Yo, be careful. I don't even know if Moneybag Yo is really involved in this, because Moneybag Yo has kind of been taking a back seat. It doesn't look like Moneybag Yo was really super duper concerned or even very much invested in the situation, just from what I'm seeing. You dig? That's all I'm saying, gang. I still don't know how to say your name, but Styleban Hasty says, I don't want to be negative and maybe I'm putting too much thought into it, but as far as the bulletproof vest, they could always take a headshot. Shaking my head, just saying he needs to lay low for a while, in my opinion. Well, champ, I'm not gonna lie to you. You might have a very good point, champ, because guess what? When I first seen this, I was like, well, a vest is cool, but you can also get hit in other places. So you're not wrong for thinking this way, champ. I also was thinking that way too when I first seen this. So I'm not mad at what you said, gang. What you said is very logical. It makes a lot of sense. You dig what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, because I honestly felt the same way when I first seen this. Like, wait, a vest isn't a promise to keep you protected. You know what I mean? But this is in Detroit too at the same time. You dig? Cornelius Hogan says, but he originally Trula Moneybag. I don't know anything about that. Downtown Rob J says Moneybag Yo needs to denounce them and leave that label. Ask Snoop Dogg for reference. Death Row. I mean, to be honest, Moneybag Yo and CMG ain't really been doing much together. Even before Jook's passing. To be honest. Kavia says Angela helping Jay-Z take over CMG. No, she's not. Because Jay-Z don't have nothing to do with CMG. Now, there was a rumor that was spread that says that Jay-Z owns some type of percentage of CMG, and this is very false information. Jay-Z doesn't own anything at CMG. What he does is he does promotions for CMG because of the Rock Nation thing, because Yo Gotti has a relationship with Jay-Z. Jay-Z only does distribution deals with CMG. He doesn't own anything at CMG whatsoever. He helps with distribution. That's it. It doesn't mean he owns anything. He just does distribution. It's a distribution deal. It doesn't mean that he owns any percentage of CMG. That's all Yo Gotti and Big Jook. Respectfully. Facts over fiction. Downtown Rob J says Kavia, Jay-Z don't need nothing from that ghetto label. Hey, champs, I ain't mad at that neither. I ain't gonna lie. They said the label ghetto. He said the label is ghetto. He don't want nothing to do with it. That's a fact. Yo Gotti's managed by Rock Nation, but Rock Nation don't own nothing. CMG. You're right though. CMG is a ghetto label. It's too much nonsense at CMG. Too much ghetto nonsense going on at CMG. You got the artists getting involved in street business. You got drug dealing CEOs. This is definitely ghetto and unprofessional environment, champ. I ain't gonna lie, champ. This is a very ghetto fabulous type of environment y'all have here at CMG. Okay? That's not far-fetched, and you would be right. If your CEO is a drug dealer, champ, you have a very ghetto label, champ. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Downtown Rob J says Jay-Z a multi-billionaire with Rihanna, J. Cole, etc. I don't know if J. Cole's a billionaire. I'm not gonna go that far. I don't know nothing about J. Cole being a billionaire. Never heard of that. I know Rihanna's a billionaire. I know Kanye West is a billionaire. I know Jay-Z is a billionaire. I believe Beyonce is also a billionaire, champ. But as far as J. Cole is concerned, champ, I've never heard of him being any type of billionaire, gang. Not J. Cole, champ. I don't know Coley Cole is a billionaire. You dig? J. Cole is his artist. I think he's still signed to them, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea. But like I said, yes, CMG is a ghetto label, champ. Call it what it is, champ. Call it ghetto. Very ghetto label. You're not wrong for what you said, gang. Why is there always shootings at the concerts? Why are there drug dealers on the label still selling drugs? There hasn't been any change, champ. Rose Nayako, I don't even know how to say your last name, but we're gonna call you Rose. She says a bullet from a strong sniper or rifle can pierce a bulletproof vest, but life still continues after the death of a loved one. In this case, there are violent, treacherous people involved. Yes, you're right. This is true. CMG is a major record label. They ain't been making no moves like that, champ. I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. CMG ain't made no crazy moves, gang. I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. CMG ain't made no crazy moves. The biggest artist on CMG currently is Glorilla, champ, and Glorilla ain't even been doing nothing crazy. CMG is not the biggest, almost major label right now. I'm gonna be 100,000% honest with you, gang, and I mean 100,000% honest, champ. No disrespect to the CMG label, but champ, CMG ain't making no noise, gang. CMG ain't making no crazy noise, gang. I'm gonna be honest with you. They've been quiet. The only person who's really been dropping is Glorilla. All right, and Glorilla ain't even getting that type of buzz that she was getting when she first arrived on the scene. Okay, you know what I mean? Crazy. A-Class says salute to Doug for the history Detroit made last night. And there was a lot of people at this event last night for 42 Doug's concert. You even had Gillian Wallow was in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? You had all types of people up there. It was a big showing, okay? Salute to 42 Doug. Salute to the city of Detroit. You know, but yeah, gang. And this is the first time Yo Gotti has been seen since, you know, the funeral that he attended with his brother Big Jook and their mother. All right, so it's crazy what's going on out there. You know what I mean? It's wild what's going on out there. You know what I mean? 35 plus though says Glorilla needs new writers. Does she have writers is the question. It don't matter who's her writer. She just needs to make better music, period, overall. You know what I'm saying? She needs to make better music overall. And that's just that. But honestly, CMG ain't making no moves. CMG ain't making no crazy moves right now. It's just the honest truth. You know what I mean? Did Govon get beaten up? I don't think so. Govon Hernandez, ain't nobody seen Govon. ain't nobody seen Hernandez Govon recently, man. Jeff Boone says bulletproof vest not going to stop from dying. You're right, champ. It doesn't stop anything. It's a preventable measure to take in a situation where you might end up becoming a target, but at the same time, it doesn't promise. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it doesn't promise that you're protected. You know what I mean? Sayuban Hasty says, I respect everyone's opinion, but I still kind of sort of feel Angela is putting herself in harm's way by dealing with Gotti. She is a mother and needs to deal with someone that's not going to subject her to his lifestyle. Well, see, I understand what you're saying too, champ. Like I said, I ain't mad at what you're saying. My thing is this. Somebody like Angela Simmons wants to be around this type of lifestyle because, again, Angela Simmons' baby father died. Why? Because he was in the streets. Angela Simmons is used to dealing with street niggas. This isn't new to her. She's not new to this. She's not innocent to this. She enjoys dealing with people in the streets, champ. That's just what it is. Now, is she in harm's way? Possibly. She very much could be. I'm not gonna lie. She could be. But Angela Simmons is used to being around these type of individuals, champ. That's what I will say. Angela Simmons is accustomed to being around street niggas. I mean, that's all. Angela Simmons is used to that. I mean, her heart wants what it wants. Yes, champ. Okay? Y'all a little bit worried. I think y'all have a false view on Angela Simmons as if Angela Simmons is some great, amazing, phenomenal female who just needs to be around a good man, champ. Have you ever thought about maybe she doesn't want to be around a good man? Have you ever thought about that in your head, gang? If Angela Simmons wanted to be around a better man, she would. She would be around a better man, don't you think, champ? Clearly, she doesn't want to. She clearly enjoys the thrill of being around people who are in the streets because that's what she likes. That's what she's attracted to. That's where her heart is at, champ. So, for all these people that keep saying Angela Simmons deserves better, she doesn't want better. Respectfully, okay? If she want better, she do better. Don't you think, champ? She's there for a reason. Downtown Rom Chase says her uncle Russell Simmons, ironically, was a street Negro. That's how he founded Def Jam. Well, there you go, champ. All right? It all stems from somewhere, doesn't it, champ? It's all stems from somewhere. You dig? Y'all worried about Angela Simmons, champ. Angela Simmons ain't worried like y'all worried. Y'all more worried than Angela Simmons. You know what I mean? Y'all a little bit more worried for Angela Simmons' safety than Angela Simmons. Okay? Is Angela Simmons in good hands? I don't know. I have no idea. But Angela Simmons is, whatever happens with Angela Simmons is based upon Angela Simmons' actions, because Angela Simmons wants to be around this. All right? Is Angela going to be at the funeral? More than likely, yes. I'm not saying she is. A lot of y'all feel like she would put herself in harm's way by going to Big Jook's funeral on Thursday. But honestly, we don't know what's going to happen on Thursday. For all we know, the turnout might be good. There might not be any type of violence that transpires, even though a lot of people want violence to transpire, because let's be honest, let's be 100% honest. A lot of the vloggers want some nonsense to happen. Who was here yesterday when I did my live stream and I showed y'all the dude who was on the scene at Big Jook's murder scene, and he was so happy that Big Jook got smoked. He was so happy. He was joyful, prideful, happy, electric that Big Jook got smoked out there. He was like, I'm on the scene, champ. Big Jook just got shot. Yes, champ. He was happy. He was ecstatic. He was excited. He's like, champs, I'm at the murder scene right now, champs. Yes, he's dead. Champs. Yes. I can't believe it. He's dead. With a big smile on his face, champ. He seen them numbers? The nigga had champagne in his hand, gang. He was happy. Champs, if anything goes wrong at this funeral in any way, shape, or form, there's going to be some happy vloggers to report it. Okay? There's going to be some very happy vloggers cheesing it up. Champagne in hand, champ. Ready to celebrate. Smiling from ear to ear. Champs, yo Gotti actually got hit. Yes. I'm excited. Oh, you excited like me, champs? I'm about to get 1 million views, champs. 1 million views is coming, champs. Y'all gotta understand, man. Majority of these vloggers don't be sad about these situations, champ. They be happy as ever. They be happy as ever that somebody got shot, champ. What? Somebody got smoked. Oh, the algorithm is about to go nuts. Oh, they about to be happy. I just showed y'all yesterday about these very joyful vloggers, shit. Dig what I'm saying? These vloggers be very appreciative of the madness, of the ghetto activity that takes place in the hip-hop community, champ. The ghetto. All right? the not so nice part of the hip hop culture. You dig? Cuddy Mo Bully Kennels says they riding for Dolph. Who's riding for Dolph, champ? Who's riding for Dolph? That's what I want to know. Who in the world is riding for Dolph? Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. Allegedly, so-called persons that went out there and put Pig Jook into a pack, allegedly was riding for Dolph. Okay. Rose says, do you honestly think the vloggers will be happy if war breaks out at the funeral? People like that can barely look at themselves in the mirror. They live a lie. Nope. They're going to be extremely happy that a fight broke out at the funeral. You know why? Because they about to do some numbers, champs. They might get 1 million views by being the first person to report it. They might get millions of views. Why would they not be happy is the question. They about to do some serious numbers. We're going to have to tell the truth about how the vlog game works. There's some happy campers about these situations. They hope that funeral gets as ghetto as it can be, champ. They pray for negativity at the funeral, champs. They are praying for negativity at the funeral, champs. Praying. You hear me? I'm telling you, gang. Downtown says nothing better happened to Angela Simmons. Russell got them Mossad guys. If you know, you know. The street guys, no match for them. Hey, champ, I'll be honest with you. Don't nobody care about Russell Simmons or who he got. Okay? Russell Simmons don't even live in America anymore. You dig? If something happens to Angela Simmons, hey, it's sad if something does happen to Angela Simmons. And I don't wish nothing bad to happen to Angela Simmons, but if something happens to Angela Simmons, it just will. I mean, it is what it is. But them boys don't give not a damn about Russell Simmons. I can promise you that. If there is some madness that transpires, trust me, them boys don't care about Russell. I promise. You dig? Rose says, right, I didn't think about how the publicity will increase their ratings. Miserable people. I mean, I don't know how miserable they are, but they're going to be eating very well off of them views. You know what I mean? He says it would be her own fault for dealing with these kind of people. Facts. Yes. How about we start holding people accountable for dealing with low lives, champ? Because guess what? Angela Simmons knows who Yo Gotti is. Angela Simmons knows who Yo Gotti is associated with. So if something does happen to Angela Simmons in any way, shape, or form, Angela knew what she was getting herself into from the get-go. All right? Just saying. Mikey says, too hot, they might lay low this spin around. Hey, sometimes it don't even matter. Crash dummies will be crash dummies. You dig? And that's just the name of the game, man. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. You dig? Make sure y'all getting them likes up, by the way. Smash that like button. Hit that like button. You dig? Dolph Lance. Salute to young Dolph. R.I.P. a legend. The great Adolph Thornton, a.k.a. Young Dolph. Salute to him. But, hey, all I'm saying is this, y'all. It could get very critical, and it might not get very critical. Hopefully, the funeral turns out peaceful, and what needs to be done, what needs to be said, gets said, and these people can move on with their lives. Hopefully, there's no violence. Hopefully, the funeral doesn't get ghetto. We don't need any more ghetto funerals, champ. We don't need no type of funerals after a funeral. How about that, champ? Hopefully, this goes smooth, champ. Hopefully, we can move past this. We don't have to talk about this ever again. This happened. It was unfortunate, and it happened. And let's move forward. But if something does happen to transpire, you better expect a lot of coverage, a lot of people with conspiracy theories and their own narratives on the situation. You dig? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, as far as Angela Simmons is concerned, champs, Angela Simmons is doing what Angela Simmons wants to do. Nobody's forcing Angela Simmons to deal with Yo Gotti. All right, nobody's forcing it. Okay, like I said, Angela Simmons has great experience when it comes to dealing with street niggas because her baby father was a street nigga that got smoked in these streets, champ. Yes, a baby father became a pack in the streets. Okay, so she's used to dealing with the madness, the trauma, and all types of nonsense that comes with dealing with people in the streets. Okay, just giving you facts, gang. That's all. Just straight facts for you. You dig? But yeah, champs. Hopefully the funeral goes well. All right. Blac Youngsta seems to be playing security for Yo Gotti to some degree. You know what I mean? G Money TV says Blac Youngsta not as dumb as thought. He been gangster the whole time and will be at Jook's passing. Yes, he will be at Jook's passing because your boy Blac Youngsta was invested in by none other than Big Jook. Big Jook is the reason that Blac Youngsta was a part of CMG when he was signed to CMG. So of course he will definitely be at the funeral. And it looks like because of Big Jook's passing, he's gonna need Blac Youngsta there for some type of protection in some way, shape, or form, especially knowing that he's a crash dummy. You dig? Blac Youngsta, certified crash dummy, proven crash dummy. So we're gonna see how this all plays out. All right. Thursday is right around the corner. Thursday is literally right around the corner. Today's Saturday. We got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday's 5 days away. You know what I mean? Crazy. Mikey says, you should go and go live for us. Nigga, I'm not going to Memphis. Champ, I'm not going. You will not catch me in Memphis. Respectfully. Salute to you. Appreciate you, champ. But I'm not going to Memphis. Anytime. You won't catch me near Memphis, champ. I promise. I won't be there. I can watch from the computer screen, champ. But I'm not going to Memphis, champ. Like, that's just not going to happen, all right? I'm not going there for any reason. I don't got a reason to be in Memphis. I don't want to go to Memphis. Memphis don't got nothing I'm looking for, champ. Respectfully. You digging? I don't have enough bulletproof vests like Yo Gotti got to be out there in Memphis, champ. Not the best place to be. Okay? Just not somewhere I have a desire to go. Right? The mayor says, I don't have enough Secret Service security to go there, gang. You dig? Rose says Blac Youngsta will turn on CMG when the time is right for him. He simply is chasing the bag. I don't believe that because Blac Youngsta never turned his back on Yo Gotti before, and I don't think he's gonna do it now. You dig? I highly doubt that Blac Youngsta will be turning his back on CMG because it just don't make sense. CMG is the reason that he got a rap career. CMG is the reason that he got the money that he got. Why would he turn his back on them? That doesn't really make sense in my personal opinion. All right. And if he's showing love to Yo Gotti, he's here for Yo Gotti and trying to protect Yo Gotti, I don't see how he would ever be turning his back on CMG. This doesn't make sense to me personally. Judging by his history with the label and his relationship with Yo Gotti, I highly doubt that he will be turning his back on them anytime soon, if ever. Just my opinion, though. Love Logic says this does not occur in the country music genre, maybe their side of Memphis. Country music isn't street music, that's why. Country music isn't street music. Okay. Blac Youngsta ain't a part of Paper Route Empire. Blac Youngsta, here's the situation with Blac Youngsta and Young Dolph. The only reason that Blac Youngsta tried to smoke Young Dolph is because he was beefing with Yo Gotti. Young Dolph and Blac Youngsta do not have a history together. They don't know each other. They don't have a beef. What Blac Youngsta did was become a crash dummy for Yo Gotti and called himself trying to get rid of Young Dolph and failing miserably. He don't got no beef with Young Dolph because Young Dolph don't know him and he don't know Young Dolph. He just jumped in the mix because he wanted to be a crash dummy. He wanted to say, hey, look, yo, Gotti, I'm out here about to smoke one of your ops for free. He was a volunteer crash dummy. And he failed trying to crash. Okay? That's Blac Youngsta for you. So he didn't turn his back on no paper route empire. He was simply just trying to impress Yo Gotti and show his loyalty to Yo Gotti. He is pretty much saying my ops is your ops, champ. Basically. CO Bond says Gotti seems like he will get people got before he can get got. Shaking my head. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that you're wrong. And the only reason I'm telling you that you're wrong is because Gotti isn't the guy that y'all think he is, champ. Every bit of gangster that you may think that Yo Gotti is what Big Jook was. And I'm going to tell you that right now. You dig? Didn't he turn his back on young Adolph? No. I'm going to say it again. Young Dolph and Blac Youngsta don't have no relationship because they don't know each other. Blac Youngsta jumped out the whip and tried to smoke young Dolph off the strength of Yo Gotti. There is no history between Blac Youngsta and young Dolph at all. They don't know each other. They don't know each other. They don't know each other, champ. That's all I'm gonna say. David says, oh, niggas showing sympathy to Big Head Gotti, but ain't say nothing when Flipper pass FCMF. Hey, champ, let me tell you something. I'm a very big Young Dolph fan, champ. But Yo Gotti ain't the one who got Young Dolph hit up. It wasn't Yo Gotti who did it. It was Big Jook. 40 bands. 40 band bounty, bro. $40,000 bounty. Had nothing to do with Yo Gotti. Had zero to do with Yo Gotti. All off the strength of Big Jook, champ. You know what I mean? Real talk. Yeah, your boy Blac Youngsta, he don't have no prior dealings with no Young Dolph. Him and Young Dolph don't know each other. What he did was show his loyalty to Gotti by saying, look, whoever is your ops, I'm down to do whatever. That's it. Sayabon Hasty says, like, in other words, he will put people in the way to block himself from getting got. Okay. That's a fair assessment. If that's a fair assessment. So yeah, maybe you know, put people in front of him so he don't get hit, and they'll get hit. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, like I said, it's gonna be interesting what happens in the next 5 days, because the next 5 days is gonna be very crucial. You know, Thursday is the funeral. I don't know where the funeral is located at all. We'll probably find out in a few days, maybe today. I don't know where the funeral is located. Don't know when it's going down. I don't know those details. All I know is that Thursday is the funeral. It's going to be a public funeral. Gotti will be there. I'm sure majority of the CMG members will be there. Angela Simmons will be there. And whoever else want to be there is going to be there. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are concerned about their safety, champ. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, especially people who are not from Memphis, who may or may not be attending this funeral, who are very much concerned for their safety in the city of Memphis, which they have a right to, because honestly, it's some madness going on out there, right? So, hey, we gonna see. Mikey says, birds of a feather flock together. He might look at, like, huh? You had a typo. I can't read that, gang. There's a big typo right there. You know what I mean? There's a big typo right there, but who knows, man? Next week gonna be a crazy week, though. Y'all already know. Next week gonna get hectic. It's gonna get interesting next week. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting next week. You said I wouldn't go too risky. Man, it's always a risk. We don't know what's gonna happen there. Hopefully what most people think will happen there doesn't happen there. How about that? So we actually hope for a better turnout. Because once again, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Again, A lot of vloggers want to see some nonsense happen, so they have content, champ. They want to see the ghetto, champ. They want to see something ghetto take place at this funeral, champ. They want to see madness, champ. They want to see somebody get put in the sky again, champ. Let's be real. We got to stop acting like the people don't want drama and foolishness to take place, because they do. They do. They want to see that, champ. They want to see negativity. Negativity sells. Cornelius Hogan says, I thought Memphis funeral homes refused Jook because of safety. I don't know who told you that. Angela Reddick said, oh yeah, hit the like button, man. Get them likes together. Smash the like, share the video, gang. Hit the like, share the video. Come on, gang. Big Fro says, yo, Gotti will bring the army to the funeral. And you could bring whoever you want to that funeral. It does not guarantee safety and protection. Not gonna lie. Rose says we can always pray for no outbreak at the funeral. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a prayer person. I'm not a religious person. None of that stuff. I don't give a damn what happens at this funeral, to be real with y'all. I don't hope for nothing bad to happen, but if something bad happens, so be it, champ. I got nothing to do with it. This is Memphis we talking about, gang. Respectfully. I'm gonna be as real as can be. I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm gonna be my authentic self when it comes to YouTube. I'm not faking for nobody, champ. I don't give a damn what happened at this funeral. I could care less. You dig? All I could say is this. Niggas is out here doing the most grimiest things to people. And guess what? When you welcome that energy, it's going to be what it's going to be. I don't give a damn what happens to who at this funeral. You know why? Because that's just, whatever is going to happen is going to happen regardless. I don't give a damn what who thinks. Salute to anybody who feels for those people. Me personally, being from where I come from and my upbringing and knowing the nonsense that's taking place, I don't give a damn what happened at the funeral, nigga. Real talk. Whatever happens at the funeral will happen. And guess what? Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. I'm not wishing nothing bad to happen, but if something does happen, hey, it is what it is, gang. Okay? I'm not praying for nobody. I'm not doing none of that. You dig? Chantel Davis says, I hope people wake up death in jail is only benefiting one type of people. And I mean, if it is, it is. You dig? You dig? Everybody got a gun out there like Chicago. Everybody got a gun everywhere. You dig? Everybody got a gun everywhere. You dig? 2630 Dolph says, how do you know the date of the funeral, Bullish? Well, champ, the date was given out. That's why I know, champ. Maybe you can look it up. That's all I could tell you. You dig? My Life 73 says the Memphis PD don't have that drone technology in their department. New Ball says, you so negative. I'm negative, champ. Do you know that the people at this funeral, do you know what they do, champ? These are negative people that are at the funeral. So you're calling me negative. But the people that's at the funeral are negative people. Hey, champ, I'm just being honest, champ. I don't have to feel no way about it. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what happened at the funeral, champ. I'm gonna be honest. Whatever happens, happens. All right? Not wishing nothing bad, but I'm just telling you, whatever happens at the funeral will happen. But you can't tell me I'm negative when there's literally negative people at the funeral who wish death on other people. I never wish death on nobody, champ. Respectfully, I don't wish death on nobody, champ. But these people at the funeral, champ, that's gonna be there. Wish death on a lot of people, champ. Just so before you call the mayor negative, understand the people that are at this funeral, champ. You can't call me negative when there's negative people at the funeral, champ. That doesn't make sense, champ. Look at Blac Youngsta, for example. He been dissing Young Dolph since he passed away. As soon as Young Dolph passed away, this man was out there in Dallas at a show, at a club, dissing deceased Young Dolph. But you're going to call the mayor negative. It is what it is. Hey, feel how you feel, but just understand that you're calling me negative because I'm not worried about some negative people at a funeral, champ. You figure it out. Hey, call me what you want. I don't have to pray for nobody. I don't gotta do anything. I'm not a prayer person. That's not what I do. You dig? And yes, this is a public funeral, by the way. I mean, this is we talking about a whole war out here, champ. We're talking about an entire war that's been going on for years. You basically telling me that I need to be positive about a war. Champ, I'm not in the war. I'm not in the war, champ. I'm just saying. Big Fro says it's going to be public funeral. All the cycles will attend. And that's what I'm saying. You dig? Except it says, all I'm saying is if his security was white, he'll still be here. And if not, we'll have names of the suspects if that security guard was white. I don't care what color the security guard is. That's not going to mean anything. The color of the security guard means absolutely nothing. Whatever happens will happen. You dig? That's all I'm saying, man. You dig? And again, we talking about Big Jook, who put hits on multiple people. I want y'all to make sense of this, what y'all saying. Big Jook was a negative person. Big Jook was a negative person. Big Jook put bounties on people's heads. You want me to pray for that? Champ. Yo, listen. We talking about warfare here, champs. Y'all, why do y'all want to think the best possible scenario for somebody who was out here literally putting bounties on people's heads is beyond me, champ. That's kind of backwards. Y'all, for those of you that know, and I'm not speaking to the emotional people who are like, oh God, Showface, you're so negative. How are you a mayor and you're negative? How are you wishing the best for someone who literally was stamping people? Come on, gang. What we doing? Look, like, come on, bro. What are we actually doing? How dare you, Showface? So what? He killed people, champ. So what? That doesn't mean he was a bad guy. So putting money on people's heads is a good thing? Salute to Tempest Mac in the chat who says race has nothing to do with security. Thank you, champ. It has zero to do with security. Hey, I don't care what happens at the funeral, bro. Pray for on demon time. I'm with you on that, champ. I don't pray for nobody, champ. I never said pray for Big. Who? Oh, Big Jook. I said what I believe in when I said I pray no one gets hurt at that funeral. Sometimes, honestly, you can do whatever you want. I'm not wishing nothing bad for the funeral at all. I'm just saying whatever happens at the funeral happens. I don't have to pray for anyone. That's it. If you want to pray, that's on you. I don't do the pray. See, that's the problem. It's the problem I have with certain individuals. People think you're supposed to believe the same thing that they believe in. That's not how life works. So when I see people say, we all have to pray. Nigga, I don't have to do anything. I don't want to do. We have to pray. I don't have to pray for anything. I'm not religious. I don't have to pray for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you will. I don't do all that. That's not for me. You can do that. I don't have to do anything. My Life 73 says, Showface News, they didn't understand Cadillac Records and Empire. Hey, champ. The streets is the streets. You dig? I ain't never told niggas nothing. I never told niggas to, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy though. Salute to Miss Emma in the chat. I see you. Yeah, gang. You can't, like I said, you can't tell people what to do. If you want to pray, kudos to you. I'm glad for you. You're praying. That's cool. Don't expect the mayor to pray for anything. I don't do it. I'm not your church. I'm not the church guy, champ. You looking at the wrong person. This ain't what I'm here for, gang. Don't expect me to take you to church. I don't do all that church stuff. That's for y'all. You dig? Where he went to a concert. Okay, so let me make this very clear. Last night, Yo Gotti and Blac Youngsta was at 42 Doug's concert in Detroit last night. Okay? Yo Gotti performed. Yo Gotti had a bulletproof vest under his shirt for protection. Blac Youngsta also made an appearance. It seems like Blac Youngsta is back with Yo Gotti for protection purposes because obviously Blac Youngsta is a crash dummy for Yo Gotti, right? That's proven time and time again. I mean, that's been proven time and time again. You know what I mean? Who that calls says black people do think twice when they see a lot of white people, but up it on other blacks. Hey, man, I guarantee you color means nothing when it comes to security. You dig? It means nothing. I mean, Excedrin says, why put your life in jeopardy when you know the situation could be chaos at the funeral? We don't know what's going to happen at that funeral. You know what I'm saying? Rose said, please don't misconstrue what I said. I never said we need to. I said we can. Salute to you. And me, I said, yeah, I'm not going to be the ones doing the prayer, though. Respectfully, y'all can do what y'all want. I just don't care what ends up happening at the funeral because, again, we're talking about a warfare. We're talking about someone who is out here putting bounties on people's heads. We're talking about some real negative energy that's already at the funeral to begin with. You dig what I'm saying? So, again, as positively as you may want to look at a negative situation, at the end of the day, it's still a negative situation. Is all I'm trying to say. And the only way you're going to understand that is if you truly understand who Big Jook is and what Big Jook did and does. That's it. You dig? Respectfully, Mikey says, honesty goes a long way. You got my vote, champ. Salute. Hey, champ, I ain't here to fake for nobody. I ain't about to lie to y'all like these other people. These niggas want to lie to y'all. Ah, champ, I feel so bad for Big Jook. I don't feel bad for Big Jook, nigga. Big Jook was held accountable for his actions. You dig? I don't feel bad for nobody. In that situation, niggas was out here catching them bodies, you heard? I'm supposed to feel bad for them people. Them people asked for that. As far as I'm concerned. Johnny Bryson says, let the people involved pray. Yeah, let them do that. That's for them to do. Chantel Davis says, my friend turned me into you yesterday. I love your content. We cut from the same cloth. Keep going. F them haters. Salute to Chantel Davis. I see you. You dig? CW says, no love for Jook. Bruh, the stuff that Jook did was crazy, man. Jook asked for everything that happened to him. If you're going to be 1,000% honest. When you put out negative energy and you do things that can potentially, damage a lot of people, well, you're welcoming some negative energy into your life. And like I always say, for every action, there's a reaction, right? If you do something, you're going to have to be accountable for what you did, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, whatever you deem to be good or bad. If you did something crazy, well, whatever consequences comes with that, you're going to have to deal with it. It's just that simple. You dig? Tempest Max says, with the way how it is out here right now, I'm being active. I stopped doing security 2022. Patrons attending that don't care, will do what as they please until caught up. I mean, I get what you're saying. The African says Gotti coming with security. Gotti's gonna be 1,000 deep. He's gonna have Blac Youngsta there. Blac Youngsta's all of his goons is gonna be around. You're gonna see a lot of goons around for sure. All right. I'm sure Yo Gotti is gonna come with the most protection he's ever had to ensure that he doesn't get hurt and that his peoples don't get hurt at this funeral if there is a situation where that can happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. All right. The safe route would be to have more like, I would say, some type of military security, but I doubt he's gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are stubborn. Some people ain't gonna take the safe route, but to be honest, you know, the best version of security would probably be what? Having a military out there, possibly police or something. But Gotti's not doing all that. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And Mikey says, I get it. The man is dead, but the war isn't over. 60 to 40 chance Gotti is wearing a vest to a funeral. And he's going to wear that vest to the funeral. You better believe it. You dig? But hey, gang, salute to the chat. You dig? Hit the like button. Share the video. It's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. Are you rocking with the town favorite Showface News? It's Big Gotham. As always, the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like button, share the video. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. What do you think is next, knowing that this funeral is coming up Thursday, gang? What do you think is next? If you're new to the channel, subscribe right now. Subscribe now. But don't forget to hit that like button, gang. Leave a comment. Let me know how you felt. But we got a lot more content to come, all right? Because there's a lot going on, you dig? But before you do leave, we do have a public service announcement, and that's to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, we beg y'all to stop playing. There's going to be much more content to come. Stay tuned for more. Let's get it. Let's go.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.